Well, hello and good afternoon, and welcome to another online class, another free online class. All right, this is JC. Hello, how are you? My name is JC, and you are watching Learn English with me, with JC. Okay, we are broadcasting live from Madrid, Spain, from the Academy Montero Espinosa, and this is our channel again, Learn English with JC. Okay, let me check. We have a good connection. Let me check right here on my mobile phone. As I do every day. And yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have a good connection. Okay, so once again, this is a free online class, lesson number 43 already. Okay, we're close to 50 lessons already. My God, time flies by. And the level is level B1, which is intermediate. Okay, level B1 intermediate. All right. And today we're going to talk about the adjective heavy plus nouns. Okay, we're going to see some expressions using this adjective heavy. Okay, and I hope you like the class. Among other things, that's what we're going to do. But again, as you probably know already, we have a lot of things in these classes because we have an inspirational sentence, we have a quote, we have a movie trivia. So we have quite a few things. It's not a boring class, that's for sure. Okay, very good. So once again, lesson number 43, level B1 intermediate. Okay, first and foremost, welcome. Welcome to Learn English with JC. It's a pleasure for me to be here. Those of you who are watching live, online, and those of you who are not, I still want to thank you anyway, okay, for watching. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. It's very important. We're very, very close to the magic number of 3,000. I know I say this every day. Until one of these days, I'm going to tell you that we finally reached the number. But we're very, very close. Very, very, very close, okay, to reaching 3,000. Just 50 more subscribers. That's it. With 50 more subscribers, we will reach the magic number of 3,000 people, which is a lot in just 4 months. Okay, this is the Academy that sponsors this event, Montero Espinosa. Hello, Mike. How are you? Welcome back, Mike. You're on time. Hey, you're the first one right now. Thank you for connecting again, Mike. Okay, let's begin with the date. The date. Okay, June 17th already. Okay. Now, first today, the American version. Today is Wednesday, June 17th. 2020. Okay, once again, today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. Okay, now our British friends say today is Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2020. Okay, so once again, American, today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2020, and British, today is Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2020. Hello, Eliana, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you. Okay, thank you for joining us every day in every single class. I really appreciate it, Liana. So it's a pleasure to have you. Say hello to Juan, by the way. I forgot to tell you before. Say hello to Juan for me, please. Okay. Let's begin with some prepositional phrases in our vocabulary section. Okay, prepositional phrases. Some of them are easier than others. Okay, let's see how well these ones go. Okay. All right, let's see. It's sometimes hard to remember whether it is in, on, at, or by. So here is quite a big list. I'm not telling you to memorize it, but let's see if you can review it from time to time. Okay, so here we go. Let's concentrate on the ones with in. In time, you know that one already. In demand, in focus, in an uproar, in answer to, in anticipation of, in arrears, in danger, and in death. Hello, Jose Maria, how are you? Welcome back, welcome back. Now let's concentrate on those with on. Okay, again, if you make an error with a preposition, it's not a huge error. I mean, if you make a grammar error, it's more important, but an error with a preposition, it's important to know them anyway. So on watch, on schedule, or British say on schedule. Schedule British, schedule American. I prefer American. Schedule. On the record, on the road, on oath, on paying off, on the air. Hello, Jasmine, welcome back. On balance and on a diet. Okay, I have never been on a diet. Never had the need for it. Never been on a diet. I don't eat a lot, so I don't know. I've never been on a diet. I know people who have been, people who are. Thank God I never had to be on a diet. Anyway, at high speed, at risk, at one's side, at a fraction of, at the outset, at the end of the movie, at the end of the day, at sight, at the double, at one time. You know, at what time? At one time, I didn't speak English. Believe it or not, I didn't. So that's why I went to the States to learn. And here we are, years later. Who was going to tell me? My God. Okay, and the last one is by. By law, by nature, by far, by design, by chance, by the name of, by luck, by accident, and by air. We studied a few of those. Well, they're not here, but we studied a few expressions with by in the previous level. On level A2, Iliana was there, and I think Jasmine was there, Mike also. So you remember those. Okay, so like I said, I suggest you review them from time to time. And the best way to learn them is by reading and by watching movies and TV series, so by listening, in other words, or watching TV as well. So, okay, Julie says, what have you done today? I don't know what you mean. Julie, be more specific in the question. Why? Because I look more handsome today, or why? I don't know. I don't know, Julie, be more specific in the question. Because she says, what have you done today? I don't know exactly what you mean, Julie. But anyway, okay, today's question number 1. We need to complete this sentence. Are you ready? Someday I am going to... What are you going to do one day or someday? What are you going to do? Someday I'm going to, for instance, someday I'm going to win the lottery and stop teaching. Yeah, I don't know when, but... So someday I am going to win the lottery and stop teaching. Okay, I'll continue teaching online. I promise. I will never leave you alone. As long as you're there. As long as you're there. So, as long as you don't get tired of me, I'll continue teaching online. All right? So again, someday I'm going to win the lottery and stop teaching. Except teaching online. All right, so come on, can you finish a sentence? Someday I'm going to... Julie, I'm still waiting for your question because I don't know exactly what you mean. So, someday I'm going to win the lottery and stop teaching. I don't know when, but... The problem is I don't play lottery very often. I don't play the lottery very often, so it's going to be hard, but you never know. So, someday. What are you going to do someday? Come on, Jasmine, Julie, Liana, Jose, Mike. Let me know. What are you going to do someday? You're still waiting. Come on, finish the sentence. Someday. What are you going to do someday? My God, nobody's running. Okay, I'm going to take the opportunity to drink some water. Okay. Okay. Oh, Eliana has the first answer. All right, let me read it. Someday I'm going to visit all the countries in the world. All right, very good. With Juan, of course. With Juan, obviously. Okay, excellent sentence. Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna do it too when I win the lottery and stop teaching. Okay, yeah, but Mike, you didn't write the whole sentence. You have to say, someday I am going to speak English perfect. Mike, I repeat. Someday I am going to speak English perfect. So write it again, Mike. Try it again. Someday I am going to speak English perfect. Or you can use the adverb at the end of the word, perfectly. So it's up to you. So someday I'm going to speak English perfect, or someday I'm going to speak English perfect. Okay, Esther. Someday I'm going to swim again. To swim again? Why? You're not swimming now? Or okay, specify. The sentence is correct, Esther. Is not a wrong sentence. But I'm just curious. Why aren't you swimming now? Because you don't have a swimming pool, or I don't know. Okay, Jose Maria. Someday I'm going to Bruges to visit my family. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember they live there. Your daughter and your grandchildren, they live there. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, excellent. Very good. So, which country would you like to visit first, Eliana? Which country would you like to visit first? Okay. Mike, remember the sentence again. So, someday I'm going to speak English perfectly, or to speak perfect English, you can also say. Okay, all right. Anybody else? Let me see if I have any more sentences before I continue. Okay, let me see. Okay, Mike. Someday I'm going to speak English perfectly. Excellent. Very well. Very well. Very well written, Mike. Very well written. Thank you very much for the effort, Mike. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Although, Mike, the word some has to be in capital letters. Some, the S is in capital letters. Don't worry about it. Just okay. Esther says the flow. The pool is closed. That's right, because of the quarantine. Yeah, you're right. Quarantine is with a Q. Esther with a Q. Julie, someday I'm going to climb mountain with a daredevil. Okay. Julie's sentences are so cute. All right. Ileana says, my husband and I would like to visit Thailand. All right. I thought you guys were coming to Spain. Hello. I've been waiting for you guys here in Spain. So please come to Spain first before you go to Thailand. Okay? I can be your tour guide. I promise. Okay, what else do we have? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, let me move on. Let me move on to the next screen. Okay, vocabulary. Other ways to say I'm joking. And you know that I joke a lot. Okay, some of them are British. Okay, so don't feel alarmed if you don't know some of them. So yeah, other ways to say I'm joking. You can also say I'm kidding. But here they are. Okay, the first one is just kidding. I use it a lot too. Just kidding. It was only a joke. That's another way. Just joking. Okay. Just teasing you. I like that. I like to tease Lisa a lot. Okay. Don't take it seriously. Come on, it's only a joke. Don't take it seriously. Don't take it seriously, okay? I'm just messing with you. That is another version. I'm just messing with you. I've heard that one a lot. I'm just messing with you. Okay, the next one is I was only playing around. Yeah, okay, don't take it personal. I was only playing around. Come on. I was only jesting. That's probably British. We're just having a laugh. We're just having a laugh. Yeah. I'm just poking fun at you. I'm just poking fun at you. I'm only being silly. Okay, I'm only being silly. And the last one is this totally idiomatic. The last one, just trying to take the mickey. Just trying to take the mickey. Okay. All right. So let's review them again really fast. Just kidding. It was only a joke. Just joking. Just teasing you. Don't take it seriously. I'm just messing with you. I was only playing around. I was only jesting. I'm just having a laugh. I'm just poking fun at you. I'm only being silly. And the last one, just trying to take the mickey. Okay. Oh, Eliana, your husband was here in Spain 2 years ago, so it must have been another. Oh, okay, yeah. Where was he in Spain? Do you remember the city? Probably Madrid, I guess, or Barcelona. I don't know. The most famous cities, or Seville. Let me know, Eliana. Where was he? Where did he go? Here in Spain, just for curiosity, out of curiosity, okay. And you have to say, so he wants to visit, Ileana, another, not other, okay. Let me write it down because you use the word. Oh. Okay, you say another. Oh, if I can write, another country. Okay, another is for singular, okay, and you use other for plural, other countries. So remember, you say another country for singular. And you say other countries for plural. I know in Spanish it's different. So we use other for singular in Spanish. That's the problem. That is the confusion. But remember, you say another country singular or another person and other countries plural. Yeah, he was in Madrid. Yeah, from Madrid. We have a saying here, Ileana, and for the rest of you too, we have a saying that goes from Madrid to heaven. We say it in Spanish, but on this level, I'm not allowed to speak in Spanish. I'm not allowing myself. Nobody's prohibiting me from speaking in Spanish. So I'm not allowing myself to speak in Spanish on this level and on the next one. So yeah, he was in Madrid. Yeah, Madrid is. I was born in Madrid. Not always I have lived in Madrid, but yeah, I've lived in Madrid for many years. So yeah, from Madrid to heaven. The only thing that we are missing in Madrid is a beach. It's the only thing. If we had a beach here in Madrid, wow, it would be just perfect. The perfect city. Okay, and Madrid is bigger than Barcelona, by the way. It's bigger. Okay, very good. And Madrid's people from Madrid are nicer than those from Barcelona. Just kidding. Okay, I'm not the typical guy from Madrid, by the way, because remember I was born here, but not all my life I've lived here in Madrid. So I have a lot of influence from the American culture as well. So I'm not the typical Madrileño. Not exactly. Now, for better or for worse. I'm not saying I'm better or I'm worse. I'm just not the typical Madrileño. Okay, so. Question number 2. Here we go. You're very welcome, Ileana. You're very welcome. Here is the sentence. We need to complete this sentence, okay? The funniest thing I ever saw was. The funniest thing I ever saw was. And here is my answer. The funniest thing I ever saw was the movie Airplane. It is from 1982, if I remember correctly. 1982. It is the funniest movie I have ever seen, or the funniest thing in this case, a movie. Thing is a movie, so a movie is a thing. The funniest thing that I ever saw was the movie Airplane. If you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend it. It's very, very old, but it's very good. It's totally stupid. I mean, it's totally stupid. I remember getting out of the movie theater with my brother and my parents. I was very young in 1992, you can imagine. And my brother and I were commenting on some of the scenes, and we were still laughing on our way back home in my parents' car. We were still laughing. I just remembering some of the scenes in the movie. So yeah, just it was a great movie. I've seen it. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, so the funniest thing I ever saw was what do you have for me? Let me hear what you have for me, or let me read what you have for me. Okay, let me read. Let me read. Anybody? The funniest thing I ever saw was come on, I'm sure you saw something funny in your life. Just try to remember which one was the funniest. Okay, the funniest thing I ever saw was anybody? Nobody's writing. I'm gonna get the opportunity to drink some water. What do you think? Okay, still no answer, huh? Come on. What's the funniest thing you ever saw? Okay, nobody? A few more seconds? Okay, Mike, finally. The funniest thing I ever saw was El Chavo del Ocho. Okay. All right. Sounds familiar. I think that's a movie, isn't it? Or a comedian. I think it's a comedian or a movie. I don't remember, Mike. I'll refresh my memory. Okay, so the funniest thing I ever saw was El Chavo del Ocho. Okay. Very good, Mike. Thank you for your sentence. Does anybody else have another sentence? The funniest thing I ever saw was... Okay, Jose Maria, the funniest thing I ever saw was WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp, funny WhatsApp. Okay, very good. Nowadays, so many things are circulating in WhatsApp that some of them are really good jokes. So the funniest thing I ever saw was a WhatsApp. Okay. All right, Esther. The funniest thing I ever saw was the cartoons like the Pink Panther. Yeah, it's the Pink Panther, Esther. It's the Pink Panther. Okay, let me write it down. The Pink Panther. Right, they're very good. The Pink Panther was great. Yeah, that was really good. I love those cartoons. Yeah, they were so cute. The movies are not so funny, but the cartoons were great. Ileana, the funniest thing I ever saw was the movie Ted. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Believe me, Ileana, Airplane is better. It's much older, but it's better. Jasmine, the funniest thing I ever saw, or I saw, you forgot, I ever saw, was my cat's plane. My cat's plane. My cat's plane, Jasmine. So the funniest thing I ever saw, you forgot the word ever, but the funniest thing I ever saw was my cat's plane. Okay, Jesus, hello, how are you? I didn't know you were here. Jesus, the funniest thing I ever saw was, oh yeah. It's very good. Okay, in English they call it like this, Police Academy. Jesus, Police Academy. That's it. That is the title, Police Academy. In Spanish it's Loca Academia de Policía, but in English no. In English they call it Police Academy. Yeah. So they have, I don't know, 6 or 7 movies. I don't remember how many. Probably the best one was the first. The first one, I've watched only the first 2, I think. But yeah, those are funny too. They're very funny. Police Academy. You're welcome, Jasmine. You're welcome. Okay. So how many cats do you have, Jasmine? You have 2 or 3? Okay, I guess you have 2 cats. Wow. Okay, very good, very good. So let's move on. Let's continue. What else do we have here? Okay, let's take a look at our topic for today. You're very welcome, Jesus. John, the funniest thing I ever saw are... Oh yeah, Mr. Beast movies are very good, John. Yeah, they're very good. I love this guy. He's excellent. He's an excellent comedian. Just his face tells you everything. It's so funny. Okay, Chavo del Ocho was a TV show interpreted by Chespirito, a comedian. Okay, all right. Thank you, Eliana. It sounded familiar, but I didn't know exactly. I don't remember. Chavo del Ocho. Oh, wow, a comedian. Yeah, but Mr. Bean, yeah, John. He's such a funny guy. Okay, Roberto Gomez Bolaños. Oh, all right. Thank you, Eliana. I didn't know. Rest in peace. Yes, he's probably deceased already. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Eliana, for your comment. This is a great group. You guys are wonderful. All right, so let's take a look at adjective heavy plus nouns. Okay, for example, a heavy drinker. That's not my case. I don't drink any at all. So she became, we're talking about the first one, okay? Right on top of heavy. Heavy drinker, I repeat. She became a heavy drinker in her mid-teens. That's a bad age to start. Her mid-teens, give me a break. Anyway, next one on the right. Heavy features. He was tall and strong with heavy features. Yeah, Mr. Bean is very funny. Yeah. Extremely funny. Okay, heavy rain. Heavy rain. Not today. It's very sunny here. Heavy rain. The match was played in heavy rain. Sometimes in heavy snow. Okay, here in Spain, even if it rains, people play football. No problem. Okay, heavy sleeper. I'm not a heavy sleeper, but don't stay up too late. You'll be a heavy sleeper. All right. Heavy sleeper. I wonder how many of you are heavy sleepers. Not my case. Heavy snow. Heavy snow is forecast for Scotland. Yeah, up way in the north. Heavy snow is forecast for Scotland. It hardly ever snows here in Madrid. Not anymore. I remember when I was young, it used to snow a lot, but not anymore. It hasn't snowed for the last 5-6 years. Okay, heavy smoker. Not my case either. He's been a heavy smoker and drinker. He has it all his adult life. And then he will complain that he has healthy issues. Don't smoke and don't drink. It's very simple. I know so many people who have health-related illnesses because of smoking and drinking. Well, do not smoke and do not drink. It's very simple. But you need to have a strong will sometimes. So that is the problem with people. Many people don't have a strong will. That's why I have a student who quit smoking, and he picked up the habit recently again. And I said, man, how can you do it? No, because I'm very nervous. Do something else. But heavy traffic. Yes, heavy traffic. It has been widely praised for reducing heavy traffic in the city. They're probably talking about a major in a city. Okay, all right. And the last one, heavy workload. Ooh. She's struggling to cope with the heavy workload. To cope with means to deal with. To cope with the heavy workload. I'm trying to cope with my heavy workload Monday through Thursday because it takes me 1 hour to prepare each video. But it's worth it. Knowing you are there and knowing you are commenting and writing sentences and just being here with me, it's worth it. So I work thinking about you guys because you're worth it. Okay, today's question number 3. Here it is. Complete this sentence. I've never been keen on. To be keen on means to be enthusiastic about something, to like something very much. In this case, never. It's the contrary. So I've never been keen on, meaning I have never liked very much, whatever. So, for instance, I've never been keen on eating Chinese food. No offense to Chinese people, but I've never been keen on eating Chinese food. Remember, because we have the preposition on, if there is a verb, that verb goes in gerund. That's why I wrote eating in gerund with ing. Okay? So, I've never been keen on eating Chinese food. I've never been very enthusiastic about eating Chinese food. Okay? Or I have never liked too much eating Chinese food. Okay? But the expression I want you to study or to learn is to be keen on. I've never been keen on, and then, I don't know, whatever you want to tell me. Okay, I've never been keen on. All right, very good. So, let me read your answers. I'm looking forward to reading your answers. I've never been keen on. All right, this one is a little bit harder, but again, remember, keen on is something that you don't like very much. Okay, so I've never been keen on what? Let me read your answers. And while you do, let me drink a little bit more water. Okay, I take opportunity to drink water whenever I have a chance. Okay, Jesus says, I've never been keen on smoking. All right, don't forget, instead of an A, Jorge, it's an S, smoking. But I understand. I've never been keen on smoking, neither have I. Mike, I've never been keen on eating seafood. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, Mike. You don't have to say C in capital letters. No, it's a seafood with a lowercase s, Mike. But good sentence, very good. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mike. Let's see what Eliana has to say, and John, and Jose Maria, and Esther. Esther, all right, let's see. I've never been keen on watching football. You can, if you say football, Esther, it depends on where you live. If you don't live in the States, football, everybody understands. Only when you live in the States is when you have to say soccer. But again, I don't know where you are. You are in Mexico, right, Esther? So if you're in Mexico, you say football. If you're in the States, like Eliana, you say soccer. Okay? But don't say both. You don't have to say both. Okay, Jose Maria, I've never been keen on visiting China. All right. Well, it's similar to mine. Similar to mine. All right, very good. Okay, thank you, Jose. Gustavo, I've never been interested in eating bad. Okay. Neither have I. But Gustav say, never been keen on. Your sentence is correct, but I want you to practice keen on. Okay, so Gustav, write the sentence again. It's the same sentence, but write it with, I've never been keen on eating bads. Okay, Gustav? So write the sentence again, because I want you to practice the expression keen on. All right, very good. And we are running out of time. So let me go. Let me move forward. Movie trivia. Movie trivia. Who has won the most Oscars for Best Actress? I repeat. Who has won? I've never been interested. No, it's never been keen on. Instead of interested, Gusta is keen. The word is keen. K-E-E-N. Mike. Yeah, American football. Mike, you say American football. You say American football. Okay, American football. So for American football. So anyway, who has won the most Oscars for Best Actress? Who has won the most Oscars for Best Actress? Because you probably don't know the answer, I'm going to give it to you. And it's not Meryl Streep. It's not Meryl Streep. She has been the one most nominated, but she's not the winner. All right. So Katharine Hepburn won 4 Academy Awards, all for Best Actress, not Supporting Actress, for Best Actress, more than any other actor or actress in the history of the award. Okay. So Katharine Hepburn won 4 Academy Awards for Best Actress, more than any other actor or actress in the history of the award. And you have the years over there. She passed away, of course, but yeah, she won 4. Interesting. Now here's the joke. Today's joke. I hope you like it. Let's see what it says. Question: why is there no Disneyland in China? Why is there no Disneyland in China? Answer: no one's tall enough to go on the good rides. No offense to Chinese, please. It's a joke. It's only a joke. I'm just kidding. No one's tall enough to go on the good rides. Okay. Sorry, just a joke. Just a joke. Okay, anyway. And finally, last but not least, today's inspirational sentence. Here we go. If you dream it, you can do it. If you dream it, you can do it. So first you have to dream it, then you can dream. Gustavo liked the joke. It's only a joke. I hope you liked today's inspirational sentence. I repeat it one more time. If you dream it, you can do it. Okay, folks, this is all for today. Have a wonderful day. Have a nice day. I'll be back in about 2 minutes with lesson on level B2. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.